Good morning to one and all. I am Sudha, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Computer Science, St. Joseph's College of Arts and Science, Cuddalore. Subject: Web Graphics. My topic: Introduction to Web Language. HTML, CSS, C Programming, C++, JavaScript, PHP, SQL, Bootstrap, Python. HTML. HTML is a standard markup language for web page. With HTML, you can create your own website. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Example of HTML code: head, title, body, heading, paragraph, body tag close, HTML process. For the example, declaration defines this document. Elements in the root of element HTML page. Head contains the meta information about the HTML file. Title elements display the title for HTML page, which is shown in the browser title bar or in a page tab. Body tag element defines the document body and is a container for all the visible content, such as a heading, paragraph, images, hyperlink, tables, list, etc. Heading H1 element defines as a large heading. P tag defines elements as a paragraph. What is HTML? HTML is a hypertext markup language. HTML stands for markup language for creating a web page. HTML describes a structure of web page consisting of the series elements. Elements tells the browser how to display the content. HTML element labels prices of content such as this is a heading, this is a para, this is a link, etc. Now we are using Web Basic Design, Web Graphics Design. Meaning of graphics. First we are planning web user behavior, web basic design, navigations. Mechanism: web basic, Dreamweaver, demo, settings, stage, page properties, internal CSS, tables, site evaluation, site development process, file transfer protocol, site management, creating website using Dreamweaver. Narrative structures for grid, web, hierarchical, sequence, linear narrative, non-linear, hyperlinked. Flexible may be confusing. Planning: creating simple website plan, hierarchical and hyperlinked. Use strictly nodes or flowchart. Define web audience. Who is your target audience? What do you want the site to accomplish? Break site into category. Create outline, goal, organization. Collecting the organizing material. Organizing files by the folder. Asset folder for image, sound, videos, animations, etc. Save source file. File name lowercase, short, no space or special characters. Title: web pages. Local structure, remote structure, same folder and file structure on local, remote mechanism. Homepage.html. If the homepage has different name, then it is need to be named. Web guiding principles. User drives, the computer drives, skills drives, rapid evolution of technology and expectations, attention span, common sense, no right way to design, make it short, more like to be used and remember, don't make me think, make it work at a glance, people have a little time, support intent task, many expectations. Web user behavior: scan pages, don't read them, look for anything, search interest, decide quickly, eye tracking studies. Choose first reasonable items. Don't figure out how things work. Stick to what works. Web design basics. Stay about the fold. Web design basics: designing for scanning, not reading. Visual hierarchy, visual contrast, size, bold, color. Important things: visual. Related things: nested. Avoid noise. Leverage conventions. clear what's clickable, underlining and or color code. Less is more. Web designing basic principles. First, alignment. Don't mix alignment style. Simplicity and left alignment. Create sufficient element margins for total width of page. Proximity related things close together. Separation. Repetition, consistency. Grid layout, navigation, graphics, color coding, typeface. Create easy of use. Contrast, bigger, bolder, color, splash, distance, guide the eye and create visual hierarchy. Homepage design, identify the mission, hierarchy, timely content, shortcuts, registration, everybody want a piece, answering easily, what can I do here, why should be here, where do I start. These are the homepage design. Timeline is important, clear, informative, consistent, clear benefit, personable, like, sometimes clever, problem will pull down. Web design, lack of controls. Experience not the same, limit control over the web display, visual appearance depends on the type of computer, monitor color resolutions, speed of internet connections, browser, Microsoft Firefox, default font may be different, styles may be different for creating a website. Design, search, text, listing. Search option confused and increasing chances of failure. Additional cost. Amazon has no options at first. First experience is successful. Typically problems user are unclear on the concept. Words user or look for it. There is too much going on. Great site requires testing. Website navigations. Back click 30 to 40%. Easy to figure out you are here. Easy search and index. Easy feedback. Navigation creates comfort. Forms page can be assumption. Top level navigation. Top row, left column. Icons, textual, highlight colors, currently selected, frames, selected, informations, library studies, courses, novel, navigation, process. User behavior, scan pages, choose first reasonable item, look for anything, search interest, decide quickly, don't figure out the things, work, forming model, stick to what works. Design implication. Don't figure out how things work, forming model, stick to what works. Repetition and consistency, grid layout, easy navigations, graphics, color coding, typographic. Resistant forming model, don't make user things. Get rid of question marks, each item clear purpose, make observes what you can do on a page, what is clickable. URL, uniform resource locator, absolute URL relative, XML for XHTML made up of elements that are denoted by the tag. There are three major elements needed for HTML page. Machine readable code, metadata goes where user readable content. We using the web page creation, Dreamweaver, three views, designing view, coding view, design and coding view. Creating a page, content and layout, enter the insert content, text, image, flash, etc. Specify CSS, internal and external page properties. Table mode, standard mode and expanded mode. Edit and modify tables. Interactions and behavior. Standard table, regular columns and rows. Regular column and row elements. Layouts and visual hierarchical. Formatting process, cell format, column, row format, override table format, but the table with height count. Column or row or cell with if the table is unspecified, then the column with unconstant. Specify the default text format. Modifying the page properties, use sans serif type phase, create internal CSS style sheet, visual guide, ruler, used to view the ruler, visual guide, grid, select show grid and edit the grid process. Demo to create and edit a standard table, select the standard mode, view the process and select the layout, insert a menu bar, insert bar and click standard icon, insert a table, dialog box specific number of columns and rows, formatted column cells, selected the column using the dragging, entire edit property inspector for selecting the items, merging the cells, select the cells to merge, modify the table and merge the cells, inserting the row and column, modifying the table, inserting the row, inserting the column, inserting the row and columns. W and H field specifies width and height of the table, pixels, browser window. If width specifies the properties, table, rows, columns, pixels, cell pair, cell space, alignment, border, classes are mentioned. Usually do not need to set table height. We specify width and height of the table is a pixel. If width unspecified, then column width are unconstrained. Cell pair, amount of space between the content of the cell boundary. Cell space, amount space between each layout cells. Alignment default equal to left. Border specifies in the pixel thickness of border. Demo of management. Tag bar. Use it, select the specific layout elements. Clicking on the table row, table data. We selected a row and selected a cell, selected a table process. We using this tag. Expanded mode temporarily adds cell pairs and spacing to table and increasing the table border to make the edit eraser. Select view, edit mode, expanded table mode, layout, category of, insert bar, clicking the expanded table. Site development process. We are using the research process, creation process, art direction process, prototype building, testing, site launching, maintenance. First, research process. Large design firms more time spending the research and identify the client need than other state of productions. For long site, including case of studies, interviews, market research strategies. Why we are creating the website, what to do, expect to accomplish, offering your audience, what do you want user to do your website, what you bring a visitors back, general site descriptions, features will it have, kinds of site, your most important message, competitors, improve upon, target of audience, primary audience, internet serve, technically serve, average user connection speed, platform, monitor size, user use, browser use, accept them to visit your site, stay during a average site, content of the responsible for generating the original content, content to be submitted, process and format, information update daily, weekly and monthly. Resources for the site building process, dedicated to site, budget, staff, time, full content management system, maintaining, handling by the client staff, server for your site, registration domain, name for your site. Graphical look, feel, enversing certain look and feel for site, existing standards such as logos and colors to be incorporated, sites with design standard to be matched, other website would like creating and organizing the content creations, who create the content, good copy of writing is important, information's design, organizing content into a key category, make the list diagram, developing and looking feel, sketches, use the pads of paper markers, art directions, produce a working prototype, art department use a graphical tool to create a needed graphics, production department make a content within XHTML path, format text with a style sheet, creating final page template to be filed with a content on fly, programmers, script and server-side applications necessary to make the site functions as intended, produce the multimedia elements such as a video, flash mover, etc. All the process working the site, ongoing process, procedure work prototype, a structure of home, primary, secondary pages, sketch out, create HTML document, CSS script language, page in browser, refine, image style script, save where changes and reloading the different browsers, repeating steps for 4 and 5 pages are finished, uploaded to serve and text align. Test it a basic quality check, content there, all the types of grammar error, do all the link works, all the images shows, script work properly, browsing the environment testing using the different operation system and browser versions of testing purpose, browsing the environmental test. What happens when the browser window is resized? How does the site works in the different browsers on the different platform operating system? Browser environment. Is a site usable on the text only the browser, mobile phones? Is a site usable with the graphics turned on? They happen. Multimedia can be viewed. Site experience in the dial-up modern connections. User testing, observing the user how easily they can find out and complete the task. Conduct yearly and throughout the development process. Thank you.